Aloha everybody, this is Brad Bordessa with liveukulele.com, and just this morning I built a little loop box with a couple of switches and some in and out jacks because I wanted to test or A/B my Venue DI preamp with just a plain signal coming straight out of my ukulele. So I thought I would plug all this in and run it through my interface and get some, I guess, solid results, at least be able to kind of A/B the two and see which one sounds better. I haven't really played around with it that much or listened for a preview, so this is kind of the first time I've done it. I've just been checking levels, make sure everything is sort of the same. The setup I've got is my More Better tenor ukulele with a LR Bags 5.0 pickup in it. I'm running all Mogami cables into the loop box. The loop box sends out to the Venue DI and then comes back and then out through my Focusrite Scarlett preamp interface thing. So basically what the loop box does is when I press the button once, or whatever setting it starts on, press the button and it's going to go just plain in to out straight to the interface. When I click the button again, it's going to go in and then send through the Venue DI and then out to the preamp. So hopefully both levels will be pretty much the same volume wise, and we'll be able to hear what a plain signal sounds like and then what it sounds like with the DI in the line, so to speak. I've got all the EQ stuffs flat, the notch filters out, and the gain is sort of optimized kind of in that, that happy zone where you try and get your preamps, which is just close to clipping but not quite. And then I've got the volume here matched hopefully with what the output is when it's just going direct. So I'm going to play a couple of things and we're going to start off. Yes, we're off. So this is the direct signal going straight into the Focusrite. And I'm just going to play something and then pop the loop on so we get the DI in the chain. So here goes. So that's some picking. I'll try some strumming too, just for kicks. I'm actually tuned down half a step on my ukulele, so if it sounds lower, don't panic. It's not anything weird I'm doing here. Just tuned down to whatever it be B. So let's try some strumming stuff. So that's basically the A/B between this box and the straight signal. You can decide for yourself what you think is better. But I was interested personally, so I thought I'd throw this on and record it. But usually a DI or a preamp also has an EQ section, which is really sort of, that's the really happy place, because you get to tune up your signal, especially when you're playing live and you got the PA speakers going, you got your monitors going, and everything's loud. Your ukulele tends to bog down in certain frequency. So especially on the Venue, there's some super great EQ stuff with the tunable mid-range EQs. You can cut out the frequencies that are kind of bogging down and really enhance your tone a lot from doing that. So I'm going to kind of dial this in how I normally set it at my gigs, and we'll go from just direct signal into the Venue, and we'll also get some of that EQ polishing so you can kind of hear it like at its best with my ukulele, kind of the settings that I usually tune in. Okay, so I boost the bass up just a little bit. I usually cut out the low mids by a bit at around 200 hertz. That's sort of the bog zone for most ukuleles. And then I usually turn the presence up a little bit to get some of the shimmery high end. But then the rest of it stays pretty much the same. So it's just kind of a ballpark. Of course, I'll change that depending on the gig and where I'm playing and where I'm at on the stage. It all changes the sound. But let's try it that. So this is with EQ, going direct first, then clicking on the Venue with the EQ. So there you have it, an A-B between a direct line and a signal running through an LR Baggs Venue DI. I love this little box. It's really been a lifesaver for me at gigs when you have something going wrong and you need to be able to correct it yourself, because you're either running sound yourself or you can't rely on the sound guy to get you quite what you need. So really, really cool thing. Of course, any preamp is going to be helpful in that capacity. The other thing to mention is that the LR Baggs 5.0 that's in this ukulele is an active pickup. So basically you've got active on active, and some people say that's bad because you're like doubling up and it does something weird to the tone. But for me, just being able to tweak the EQ and sort of get that little bit more gain and headroom, and especially with this one, when you use the DI out, it boosts your signal a whole lot, so you're at line level when you go into the board, which is really nice. But that's sort of the PS postscript thing going on here with this ukulele. But I'm going to switch out now and try it with my Kamaka with the my side pickup, just for kicks, just to see what it sounds like with that ukulele. So here we go. And one more little bit, just so you got some variation to listen to. There you have it, 2 ukuleles direct in through the DI. This is a cool little box, check it out, or any preamp will serve you well in your gigging adventures. Happy New Year. I'm posting this up New Year's Eve, so by the time you see this, maybe it'll be 2016 already. Look forward to doing lots more with the site, liveukulele.com, tabs, lessons, interviews, reviews in the coming year. So check me out there, subscribe to the mailing list, subscribe to the YouTube. Anyways, aloha.